My name is Bayan AlSadiq and I'm a photographer from Saudi Arabia. Back in 2012, I was awarded by the Minister of Culture and Information for my work. My work has been published in several publications in Saudi Arabia and outside of Saudi Arabia, such as Wall Street Journal, Cosmopolitan, National Geographic, and many more. And I usually have a column with Villa 88 magazine, which is a magazine based in Dubai, UAE. I studied computer science in Leeds, England, and in my last year of uni, I got my first camera to capture all the places around Leeds, and the journey started from there. So the journey started by capturing places around Leeds, and I started to post those photos on Flickr. After that, I used to get lots of compliments from different photographers on Flickr, which encouraged me a lot to keep taking photos, and it went further. So I wanted to create scenarios, so I used to buy different objects and create my own scenarios in my apartment in Leeds. So photography was just like a hobby for me, but when I came back to Saudi, I did my first photo shoot for my young cousins at my house, and my family encouraged me to start this as a business. My family played a major role in this success. And I'm really happy to have my family beside me, because I remember during my kids' photo shoots, my mom used to come with me and sit with me while I'm doing the photo shoot, because it was hard to deal with a kid and to make them calm, and then to continue doing it was so hard. But my mom used to sit with me during the whole photo shoots, and she used to select the photos with me, because my mom has this I would look at the pictures from a photographer point of view, and she would look at the photos from another point of view. She's a mother, so she used to select all the photos with me, and she used to approve them before I send them to the clients. Actually, I wouldn't have done it without my family, to be honest. Maybe because of my personality, it differs from one personality to the other. For me, I needed that support, and it encouraged me a lot. For other people, when I meet other people, they would say they would do it without any support from any other person. We differ from one person to the other. For me, I needed my family's support, and they encouraged me, and because of them, I reached I accomplished all these things by now. And I'm happy to do more and to get my business bigger. All my major turning points with the business happened because of my friends or my family. It's a bit weird, but it happened this way. The first client that I had, the first commercial photo shoot happened because my sister approached this bakery in Khobar, and she told her about my photography business, and she pushed me to that photo shoot. It was my first commercial photo shoot. I didn't know if I don't think I was going to do that. If my sister didn't do it, I don't think I was going to do that. To approach someone, I was like not that confident. Maybe, I'm not sure. So basically, just to let you know, I'm a shy person. I used to feel comfortable only around my friends and my very close friends only. So to have a business and to deal with people that I don't know was something that for me, I struggled with it. It wasn't easy. So even approaching people and telling them about my business wasn't an easy thing for me. That's why my sister played a major role in it. After that bakery photo shoot, I posted the photos online, and I started to get clients approached me to do their photo shoots for their restaurants, and I began my commercial photography because of that bakery photo shoot. Owning a business was never on my mind, so I started through social media. I had a Facebook page where I posted the photos of my cousins and my travel photos from Leeds. And I added my email and just wrote this sentence: if you are interested to book a photo shoot for your kids, just contact me. And the journey started from there. So I started the business by focusing on kids photography, and then I decided to make a shift and do more of commercial photography, working with hotels and restaurants, covering interiors photography and food photography. Starting a business is not easy, and anyone in the field will understand. There are several struggles that come with it, such as dealing with the clients, understanding their needs, pricing itself, creating a website, creating a unique identity for yourself. This full package of struggles usually come with any business and with any person who gets into this field. So I started to get more clients to do commercial photography, and I had my kids photography. I was focusing on both. And I started photography as a hobby. I didn't take any class. I was self-taught. I read a lot of books about photography, and I used to watch lots of YouTube videos to enhance my skills. But later on, I decided to take this into a different level. So as I mentioned, starting a business isn't easy. You need to focus on several things. Having a hobby or creating a business out of something that you like isn't the only thing that you need to have a successful business. You need to focus on several things. You need to focus on the identity of the business. You need to create a portfolio that the clients can see, and you need to do it your way. You can follow the path of the other successful business owners or photographers that you like, but I would always suggest for business owners or any people who wants or any person who wants to open a business is to do it their way. What worked for one person will never work for you. So check their success, follow them, but mimic it in a way to match your lifestyle, and you have to have your personality in whatever you do. When I started my business, as any business owner, I faced several struggles similar to people not wanting to help, and not knowing where to go, and not finding anyone to guide you. You have lots of questions, and you can't find any person that will give you clear answers. This is the way to do the things in business. This comment is fine. Just listen to this comment and drop it and do it your way. I wanted someone to guide me and tell me this is fine, this is normal. And whatever problems I face with the clients or with any kind of problem, it's just fine, and keep going. Now I know that you keep hearing this from different people. You keep seeing it on social media, on Twitter, Instagram. Be positive, stick with positive people, or read only positive books. No, you shouldn't read only positive books. You can read whatever you want, but you have to be selective on the books that you read, and you have to be selective on the people around you. Pick and choose. And this will definitely make a drastic change in your life. So in 2014, I decided to go to New York. It was a challenging journey, and it was a difficult journey, but I really wanted to do it. For New York trips, because they were short and I wanted to take the full benefit out of those trips, I used to create a timetable detailing every single hour in each trip, starting from the morning until night. That includes the classes, the breaks, even visiting museums, meeting my friends. I needed to take the full benefit out of these days. Some of the photographers that I admired in New York, they're not used to doing or conducting classes for other photographers, but I tried to convince them in order to give me those classes and to spend one-to-one sessions with them in order to gain from their experience, and also I shadowed them. I went to photo shoots with them and I still believe that shadowing those successful people will get you a lot of knowledge. Maybe this knowledge will match the classes that they will conduct, or maybe more. There's another thing that I wanted to do in New York other than taking classes with the photographers that I liked or the photography institutes. I wanted to see the way they do business there. So I approached several clients in New York, and I really tried to approach the big names there, as I believe that you can learn a lot from their experience and from just working with them. So I contacted several businesses, and I got acceptance from several clients, which was an amazing thing. And obviously I got rejected by a lot. But there is one thing about those rejections that I really liked, and it encouraged me in a way. Whenever I used to get a rejection, 90% of the time I used to get those 2 to 3 lines complimenting my work. Those small sentences or those 2 to 3 lines encouraged me a lot, and made me or gave me this feeling to do more and maybe approach more, or maybe try to work with them even when I go back to New York. There is another thing about New York that we keep hearing from everyone, and I believe it's true because I experienced that, and I do experience it every time I go to New York. It will give you this energy by just walking on the streets. It gives this motivation, and I do believe there are engines down the city that will give this empowerment and motivation to any person that goes to New York. So New York opened great doors for me, not only in that city, as I got to work with big names there, such as the Four Seasons, Lady M, Sarah Beth's Bakery. After coming back from New York, my business expanded, and I got to work with big names in Dubai, such as the Ritz-Carlton, the Four Seasons as well, La Durée, and many more. It's really exciting to travel to do the photo shoots. It's really hard, as you have to manage other things other than the photo shoot, and you need to be focused on millions of things in order to make this photo shoot successful. But meeting those amazing clients and getting getting deeper in their world, such as the hotels and the way they do things in hotels or in those big restaurants, and you get to understand more how their business work, is such an excitement, and it gives you this thrill. And in a way, it inspires me to do more and to get bigger and to expand my business. One of the main ways that I used to, and I still use to market for my business, is social media. And I used to get lots of messages and comments from different young people telling me that I'm encouraging them to finish their studies so they can open their own business or something. I didn't know that what I'm doing is having this value in people's lives. So in 2016, I wanted to leave something for other people that have businesses, or for the young generation, to encourage them and to push them forward through the things that they want to achieve. In 2016, I decided to do my first coffee table book, and I wanted to focus on the amazing and inspiring personalities around us. For me personally, whenever I sat with any person who achieved their goals or who worked on something that they really liked, it gives me this amazing thrill and this amazing feeling. You would know it if you talked with anyone that's like talking about their dreams. It gives you this amazing feeling, and it inspires you in a way. So I tried to create this book that will focus on those personalities. I wanted to show the real stories behind them. I didn't want to show the glamorous part of it and the amazing identities that they created or the amazing packages that they have now. I wanted people to see the struggles that led them to that stage. We have lots of amazing businesses in the GCC. The standard of their business is way higher than anyone would expect. It's like when you see this business and you see there is only one person behind this, obviously there is a team who helped, but there is one person with this dream who created this amazing thing. It's amazing. I went to Kuwait, I went to Dubai, I went to Riyadh, I went to Jeddah. I went to several places to meet those ladies. I interviewed them, and I focused on the struggles that they faced. And for the photo shoots, I told them I want to conduct those photo shoots in their offices or in their studios or in their kitchens. I wanted to show people the real behind the scenes. It was an amazing thing for me personally. I was inspired by every single person of every single personality of those amazing ladies. And I hope whatever I got from those ladies, whatever feeling I got from them, will reach every single person who will get this book, inshallah. For this book, I wanted to focus on inspiring females and not successful females, and there is a huge difference between both. For me personally, I see the person inspiring when I know more about the challenges that they faced and the ways that they took to overcome those challenges. This is the best way to encourage people, to tell them that it's fine to have challenges, it's fine to have those rejections, it's fine to have all those struggles in order to get to the successful stage or to the success that you want to reach. So when I started the coffee table book, I thought the process is going to be smooth. Knowing that you're going to be working with inspiring females who have successful and successful businesses, and they like to motivate people and help other people, you would think the process is going to be so smooth, but I got a reality check. For those photo shoots, I had to travel to several locations, and I used to organize the flights ahead of time. And obviously I contacted those people with a full proposal. Some of them I called them by the phone. One of the struggles was with one of the ladies who wanted to get paid before the day of the photo shoot while I was in that other city, which was a little bit disappointing because it wasn't the agreement that we discussed. Another story was with one of the ladies. I also traveled to do the photo shoot, and I went to the location and I was sitting there waiting for her, and she didn't come, and she informed me last minute. Talking about the challenges led me to think about the downfall that I had in 2017. Being a workaholic caused several health problems that made me stop my business for a while, not knowing how damaging this would be. With this downfall, I lost excitement, and I'm sure lots of people would understand what I'm talking about. Losing the excitement and losing the thrill during such periods for me when I had my health problems, for me, I took it day by day. And the solution was to take a new journey, and I picked Paris to challenge myself and to explore this part of the world. But what I want to convey here is that it's fine to lose the excitement for some period of time. It's fine to lose the thread for some period of time. Every business will go into ups and downs. But the most important thing is to take care of yourself while you are going down. You have to forget about everything and take care of yourself until you get back on track. Paris journey added a lot to me personally because I went there after a downfall, after my health problems, and getting to work with those big names and getting to meet those successful people in this other part of the world encouraged me and gave me this thrill and gave me the excitement. that I lost for some period of time. Have your unique path. You don't have to copy others. Do it your way and make sure it's unique. Embrace your struggles, and you have to know that you will go through circumstances that you will have the control to get over them, and sometimes you will fall into stages where you're not going to have any control to move things or to recreate things. Embrace that time and work on yourself day by day until you get out of it. There is a message that I want to give everyone from my humble experience with the business and photography. Work on yourself for yourself and do it your own way. Whenever you start anything, you will keep hearing several things from different people. You will hear advices from your family, you will hear advices from your friends. In a way, this will distract any person. So what I would suggest, take advices from the people that are experienced in the field, but do it your own way, because if you reach that point of pressuring yourself or distracting yourself, you're gonna hate the whole thing. In business, people conduct whether photo shoots or business in different ways. Some people will approach businesses. Some people, if you sit with some people, they will tell you, I will never ever approach a business to do a photo shoot or conduct a business with them. People vary, and the perspective from each person to the other is different. Stick to the thing that you like, and stick to the thing that will make your business bigger and powerful, and do it your own way. In any business, whether it's successful, like super successful, or any business, you will gain some clients and you will get rejected by lots of clients. Some people will reject you because of your price. Some people will reject you because they didn't like the service. You can't please everyone, and this is a fact. This thing shouldn't discourage you from doing what you like or from continuing your business. Learn from those mistakes and keep going. At the end, if something is meant to be, or if this business is meant to be your client, it will happen, and it will be such an easy process to do this photo shoot or conduct this business. For the other clients that will reject you or will dislike the process of working with you, and for me, it doesn't affect me negatively. I do believe it's such a harm, and continuing to work with them will affect me negatively in ways that I can't see them right now. So usually I don't feel sad when things don't work out, or when I get rejected from a business because of my prices or because of the way I do things. At the end of the day, I know my path, and I know the style of photography that I want to do, and I know the way I want to represent my business. I don't want to be distracted with other businesses and what other clients want. I want to help them, and I want to give them what they want, but based on the path that I follow.